Let's stay with that story from Cyprus. We can speak to Nicholas Economides, Professor of Economics at the New York University, joining us from San Francisco. Professor, with Parliament about to vote on Sunday whether to pass this new law or not, why is Cyprus being singled out when other nations that have been bailed out haven't had to have these taxes on individual savings?
Well, that's a very good question. I think the politicians in Brussels said that Cyprus does not create a systemic risk. But I think that's a foolish point of view. In the United States in 2008, for example, Henry Paulson, the Secretary of the Treasury, with 25 or more years experience in banking as head of Goldman Sachs, he made a mistake and he let Lehman go bankrupt, and we lost $40 trillion because of that. So I think it's really foolish of Mr. Schäuble and Mr. Asmussen to think that they know very well that creating this measure is not going to create a bank run in Cyprus, and most importantly, that it won't create a bank run in the rest of the southern countries, places like Spain, Italy, Portugal, Greece.
I was going to ask you about exactly that. We've seen pictures of people queuing at cash machines. You can only take out a certain amount of money from a cash machine. What do you think is going to happen on Monday morning when the banks open their doors?
Monday is a holiday, both in Greece and in Cyprus. So in Cyprus, the issue is going to show up on Tuesday. But in the rest of Southern Europe, in Spain, in Italy, in Portugal, Monday is a working day, and people could queue up and try to get their money out, or even worse, they can just try to transfer huge amounts of money to the Northern European countries, and then the European Central Bank would have to increase tremendously the amount of emergency resources that it gives to those Southern European countries.
Are we then looking at a scenario similar to Argentina, where not that long ago the government said to individuals, you can only take out $250 a day because we know that otherwise you're going to take all your money out and our banks are going to go bankrupt. And that ruins so many people's lives. Someone wishing to buy a house can't pay the deposit. Someone wanting to buy a car, they can't buy that car.
Well, let me tell you my point of view. I don't think we'll get to the point in which the governments are going to impose specific rules that you cannot take so much money out. I don't think we're going to get there. But what's going to happen is that people are going to take their money, transfer it to foreign countries, and then the ECB, the European Central Bank, would have to support with huge amounts of money a number of countries, not only Cyprus, but also Spain, Italy, Portugal, Greece.
Professor Economides, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much.